2015, we were like the Cinderella story, and we couldn't even believe it ourselves. 2017, we cruised through the playoffs. 2018 was the most difficult season that we've felt here during the last 4 years. What's memorable about this one is how difficult it was.
We just came off a long season, which was right after a long season, which is right after a long season.
Even longer because we went to China.
And as you go into the season, honestly, you're already starting to think about June.
Every game, the headlines are just constantly coming with our team.
It wasn't so much that we were losing games, it's how we were losing them.
We gotta follow through with some execution.
Complacency set in and fatigue is different after 4 years of doing this.
And now we got a fight. We have a legitimate fight here.
Going forward, Golden State is going to struggle.
The Warriors don't look the same.
8th turnover of the second quarter.
The good thing about being a championship caliber group is you know how to get to that next year, and that's something that we never lost sight of.
The common goal is more important than anything.
And obviously our main goal is to build up to another championship.
That's what happens when you win 2 of them. 3-time champ. Did it with a great group. Back to back.
That identity has been set from the jump. So everybody has a part in our success, and it's not just talk, it's how we really go out there and believe and play.
Don't matter who gets the credit, it don't matter who scores 30 that night. We just want to win.
Coming off of last year and the year before, getting to a Game 7 and losing, there's such a toll that's taken emotionally and physically. And so the beginning of this season was all about trying to pace ourselves and get to the finish line in one piece and ramp it up during the playoffs, but easier said than done.
Going, back to the Bay, actually China.
I think it was something like no team had ever won a championship who went over overseas training camp. So we had a little extra motivation. A lot comes with our team when we travel. So we wanted to be mentally fresh when we needed to be.
I think we started off trying to pace ourselves as a team. And, we always said that we can't win a championship in the early parts of the year.
They had a short camp, they had a short preseason, and they were in another country to start the season.
You gotta just kind of pace yourself as you ramp up and get ready to be at full speed come the 17th. So just trying to get back into the game speed and stop hacking. What's the Chinese word for hacking?
I'll translate.
It is go time here at Oracle Arena.
Excited, man, get our rings, start another season.
We go. Lights, camera, action.
It's about that time.
Awesome journey, man. I want to see what this ring night looking like tonight, though.
Tonight, we celebrate this championship team. Let's give out the rings.
JaVale McGee. David West.
I'm gonna get right where the picture's gonna be.
How many is this? 7.
Finals MVP, Kevin Durant.
Not bad. Absolutely.
You fans, this is what we do it for. It's what we play for you guys. So thank you for your support all year long. We know it's going to continue this year, and we're going to reveal this new banner, baby.
Well, right now the lights are turned on. It is go time here at Oracle.
Houston obviously spent last season obsessing over the Golden State Warriors. That really hammered home two things of, hey, teams are gunning after us, and we're going to get every team's best shot throughout the season.
Here's Thompson, 2-on-1, finds Green.
The Warriors have the game in hand early, but then the Rockets never went away.
Well, the Rockets have been spreading the Warriors out all night long and taking the ball to the rim.
This gives a little impetus for Houston.
Gordon made the move on Bell and stuffs.
Let's bring the energy, right? Bring the energy, bring the light, all right?
We haven't played great on our opening nights the last couple years. That was a good foreshadowing for what was going to be forthcoming.
10 seconds exactly remain.
Livingston on the backside, played by Curry, gets to the rim, he fires, he scores! It will count!
What a way to start the year. Hold the phone. It's going to be no good. Ball was still in KD's hands. No basket. Ball game's over. The Rockets won.
Even though we didn't know it then. And I think opening night kind of showed us that this year is going to be a little bit more of a struggle than normal.
To open the season, they started finding their way back. And then once they turned a corner, after that first month or so, you see them win games because of their talent alone.
Steph, a deep three. 2-on-1 with Draymond Green. KD goes all the way in, he flies in for a dunk.
They're so willing to put their ego behind them and put the team first. And I think that's something that's very unique about this team.
Curry, chest pass, Thompson, 2-on-1, to the rim with the right hand, Klay Thompson.
We didn't talk about repeating much early on. Talked about just getting off to a good start, maintaining our chemistry, just being as tied together as we possibly could through what we knew would be probably a more challenging season than we faced the year before.
After 4 years being together, going to the finals, playing to June, 10-month seasons, middle of February, it's like, when is the break? Like, when's All-Star break? And that's just being honest.
It's tiring, and the players start to lose interest. So, yeah, I just decided let's have a game where they got to coach themselves.
And so he said, you guys are coaching tonight. And it was good. Like, it sparked something.
And it was like the best game that we'd played in, a month or 6 weeks.
16 seconds to go to the quarter. To JaVale. Look out. Right hand slam. JaVale McGee.
And that was the challenge. That's just Steve. He has an incredible feel that a lot of people don't have and never really understand.
Klay will put the ball into play. Klay quarterback throws it to midcourt. Picked off. Ball game's over. And the Warriors have lost to the Trailblazers. And we hit the All-Star break with the Golden State Warriors now in second place.
We understand what's coming and what we need to do to get right and being able to control our own destiny as we go forward throughout the season.
You don't get 4 guys who have it. 1 guy, you win it. 2 guys, it's like rare. They got 4 guys who can take a deep breath and say, you know what? Here's what really matters. Let's just play as brothers. And that's so rare in professional sports.
And there's a lot at stake from a pride standpoint, if you will. It's not just the Western Conference versus Eastern Conference anymore. It's Team Steph versus Team LeBron, so they obviously want to win.
It's going to be a battle. Hard screens on KD, hard fouls on KD. It should be fun. Hopefully we won't mess up our relationship to try to pursue this championship, though.
Curry looking for the three. Finally hits from downtown.
We faced a lot of injuries this year. It was tough, but that's what makes this team special.
Towards the end of the season, there was a lot going on. Guys in and out the lineup, guys coming back, trying to work their way back into rhythm and playing shape. That was a whole different team, style of play we had to play with.
And now Curry's hurt. And you hear the crowd gasping as Curry limps around the floor.
Are you kind of getting an ominous feeling about this season overall? I mean, with all the guys that keep going down, and especially late in the year, and just, are you kind of...
No, I definitely do not have an ominous feeling. Hopefully we get Steph back at some point, but we'll find out more tomorrow.
I think the thing about us, we stayed calm, nobody panicked, so I think when that was happening, we were like, let's weather the storms, get by it.
It's hard to plan for any of this stuff because of the injuries, so we'll just play it by ear.
McCaw is hurt. McCaw is down and hurt. He rolled over. Just hope that what they're doing now is precautionary rather than necessary.
We know we were dealing with injuries, but there was no excuses with that. We got 5 guys out there that play for each other.
We can accomplish all of our goals, but we're getting KD and Clay and Draymond back here coming up soon, and no reason why we can't go out and go into the playoffs in a good frame of mind and win games and win series and hopefully get Steph back somewhere along the way and do everything we set out to do.
This segment is brought to you by PG&E, proud community partner of the Golden State Warriors.
So today we're out here with the Warriors Foundation and the Warriors Corporation doing the work of improving this community at Oakland Park and Rec site.
To be here today on a gorgeous day with everybody pitching in to build playhouses or paint or garden or put furniture together. It's a great day and it's really a symbol of what the Warriors organization is all about.
There were some doubts late in the year when we lost 10 of our last 17 games. It wasn't that we lost, it was the manner in which we lost. So at that point, I'm thinking, are we going to be able to turn it on, come playoff time? And so I did have some doubts, but they were quickly washed away in our first game of the playoffs against San Antonio.
Once the playoffs came, we locked back in. Everybody seemed to get back in their rhythm. We're starting to find that joy again. And kind of everything changed as soon as the playoffs started.
We've been waiting for it, fellas. Let's bring it. Whatever we got to do, just us. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Durant for 3. Gay drives on Durant. Excellent defense there.
We played one of our best defensive games of the year, and I could tell right away that, all right, we got this.
They certainly got the luck of the draw. The Spurs gave them the elixir they needed to make them feel better about themselves.
Thompson again downtown, his 5th three-pointer.
They beat up on the Spurs, and then all of a sudden they're standing up tall. Like, yeah, we're pretty good.
They just have more than everybody else, and in that first-round series, they had a lot more than San Antonio.
Over to Andre, open, fires, and
3 for Andre! Iguodala running with friends. JaVale running and finishing!
The Warriors open the playoffs by capturing games 1 and 2 here at Oracle.
They all have their own respective journeys. Probably most proud of Quinn and Kevon. Quinn was out of the league, right? Great person, great character, right? Great teammate, ultimate teammate. Kevon being injured when he first came in.
When he came back, his body was different. He slimmed down, which I think is one of the great stories of our team this year.
Looney, one dribble to the rack, 2-hand slam! And the Warriors with an 18-4 push.
Quinn buries a 3. The Warriors have another opportunity. Clay a 3! Oh, what a sequence there!
And they come away with a win, 110-97.
Injuries are a part of the game, but it's not a fun feeling when you're on the bench or in a suit, watching the games, going through the rehab process and all that. Thankfully, I had reality that I'd be back out there at some point and to make sure that I was fresh mentally and physically when I got back out there on the court. So I was always working towards that, but it was a lesson to never take for granted, just being able to play every single night.
Ginobili, the fake again, drives and lays it up and in. There will be a game 5. Buzzer sounds, final score, San Antonio 103 at Golden State 90. And the Warriors will take a 3-1 series lead back to Oakland for Game 5.
Oh, we got this. They want that rest, and come Sunday, face New Orleans.
It's gonna be hype.
I'm ready for it.
Close that game. Have to close it out. You know, we can't go back to San Antonio. It's now.
Well, it's a closing time tonight for the Golden State Warriors. Game 5, Warriors lead 3-1.
And they get something in the open floor. Draymond, the middleman. Iguodala hammering it home. Durant to inbound. Klay to end the half. And he got it!
It's Klay Thompson's half. It's Klay Thompson's half.
One thing, you know, that we know that's made us special is our defense. And we lock in on the defense side of basketball because then all of a sudden we're out in transition and that's where the dunks and the threes and all these things, the incredible things that everyone loves starts to happen.
Gasol, and Durant knocked it away. Beautiful defense by KD. He wants it back. His three is good!
And the Golden State Warriors are moving on to the second round.
We just want to move on. It's the right time of year to be doing that, so it's a good one for us.
Win mix out there.
Sure.
Without having a healthy Curry and seeing some very kind of up and down basketball the last couple weeks, yeah, I'd say there was concern.
Steph's the heart, kind of like the engine that makes his team run.
When things are difficult, character shows itself. But I've always felt like with our team, we will bend, but we won't break.
The way our whole season went, it was kind of par for the course at that point. We just wanted to get guys healthy and get back out there to help our team get ready for a playoff run and to win a championship.
Every series, it's like a new book. The Pelicans were tough in that they had great momentum going into the series.
West bounce past Draymond right down Broadway with a right-hand slam. Klay Thompson dribbles up top, throws to Draymond. He's open, he'll fire and bury a three.
Found money. Money Green. What a line for Draymond today, across the board.
They just took things over and the dominated play.
Yeah, just try to get everyone off the letters and back. Okay. With Steph coming out, he may do his 2-ball drill, which means he's like here.
Warrior coming out! Put him up!
Steph has this thing where he'll miss some time in that first game back. He always seems to fall right back into a quick rhythm.
It's a standing ovation as Steph Curry makes his way to the scorer's table and comes on for the first time in 5 weeks.
Good, a 3-ball for Curry. And just like that, he is welcome back. Draymond, another 3. Same spot, same result. And the Warriors lead by 8 points. Blocked by Draymond, tipped ahead to Thompson. Thompson has numbers, bounce pass Livingston to the rack, and he flushed it down. And finally, the Warriors get the win.
What a scene here in New Orleans. Full house, all clad in red, waving their white towels.
Well, the defensive breakdowns have been many here in the second half. Final seconds run out. It's 119 to 100. The Pelicans get the win.
We're setting up the locker room here in New Orleans. The guys just got done with practice. They went back to the hotel to eat, and now we're just gonna set up the locker room for the game.
Nothing goes on in this building without Eric's assistance. He puts together the road trips, the meals, the equipment. Nothing functions without contributions from every single person. We're lucky to have those types of people around.
That's almost it, guys. That's it.
I can't do anything. I can't get him a bucket. I can't get him a rebound. You know, can't pass, can't draw him up a play. So the best thing I can do is, you know, be reliable and work as hard as I can to help them with the other things, you know, off the court.
Being on the road don't mean nothing to us. Kerr's back, we got Durant, we got Livingston, we got Green. Come and do what we do.
I think the drama went up to another notch in the second round against the Pelicans, and Draymond Green was absolutely phenomenal. He became the first player in franchise history to average a triple-double over the course of a playoff series, which is an absolutely amazing feat.
Inside hand, knocked away by Draymond. He blocked it. Here comes Klay Thompson. Thompson leaves his feet, throws to Durant on the right sideline. Left hand dribble to the paint, off of 1 foot. The fadeaway is good. It's a 10-point lead. Curry back to Draymond, right down Broadway, wide open for a jam. Durant takes it left side, shoots over Davis, and he has just been aces in this game today. The Warriors will be going home to Oakland here in the Game 4. The Warriors have beaten New Orleans by a count of 118-92. Well, the Western Conference semifinals have shifted back to the Bay. The Golden State Warriors leading the New Orleans Pelicans 3-1. Knocked away by Durant to Curry. Curry throw ahead to Thompson. He's got a breakaway and slams it down.
There's strategy in every series. You got different matchups, different things to account for and think about. But it really does come down to the will of the players and how hard they're playing, how in tune with the game plan they are, how much they're playing for each other. And that's all about will. So I knew the kind of character and heart our players had. So it was no surprise to me that we got it rolling.
And for the 4th straight year, the Warriors head to the Western Conference Finals and a date with the Houston Rockets this time.
With the Rockets, what they've been saying about you guys, did you guys at all want them as much as they wanted you?
Man, we won 2 championships in 3 years. We're not about to run off talking about how bad we want to play somebody. Like, we want to win another championship. We got a goal. And whoever's in the way of that goal, you know, then we got to see you. You got to see us. All right, now they in the way. Perfect. But we ain't been running around talking about, man, I can't, like, we want them bad. Like, nah, we want a championship bad, another one.